Hey guys, what's up? MurderofBirds here, and I just finished watching Beyond the Boundary, episode 10. It was a very good episode. In terms of story progression, it wasn't really there, but in terms of content and detail, it was very precise, leading up to the inevitable of the next episode. So this was also a very good startup episode for events to come. But this episode, personally, for me, it was pretty much a overview of Mirai and Izumi, because leading up to now, I didn't really know that much about Izumi. I already cast, my judgment of what kind of character she was. The way that she portrayed herself leading up to now was very malicious and very sketchy and shady. And up until now, I thought, she was doing things for the wrong reasons, for the bad reasons. Obviously, she's trying to uphold her family name, as well as Mirai. At the beginning of the episode, it was very weird in terms of the dream, with it flip-flopping between past and present, which by the end of the episode, I thought that was pretty cool. But her as well, she's a very strong, dependent character, and she's gone through the most, dramatic of development throughout, up until episode 10, up until now, with the fact that when we first met her as a character, she was very clingy. She clung to Akihito a lot. She was very clumsy as well, and she wasn't that confident or that courageous or strong. Now she's very independent. She can fight Yomu and, handle her own. She hones her skills a lot, and I thought that was really cool about her. Now, in terms of substance for the episode, it pretty much goes into a backstory of, 6 months prior to Akihito meeting Mirai. We find out that Mirai actually knew Izumi prior to. They contacted her to help them capture Beyond the Boundary, which we also found out is the essence of, it's this entity that has the power to take over and destroy the entire world, and that is Akihito's Yomu side. It resides within Akihito with his Yomu half, which brings up the question of, who the heck was his father to begin with, because his mother's the half human, and his half Yomu side must come from his father. So that's something that I always question, but, obviously never got an answer to, which is unfortunate. But hey, that's I'm fine with that. It's still a good plot story. But yeah, so this episode is pretty much, after their battle, after Mirai goes up against Akihito and his Yomu self, he is, in this dream world where, he thinks it's reality and it's not. And it turns out he learns about the events that happened while he was unconscious. Mirai absolved him of his Yomu side, and she's gone. She disappeared. We don't know where she is. Hopefully we get some explanation for that in the next episode. But after he finds that out, it pretty much goes into the flashback of Izumi and Mirai's meetings, how they plotted, and how Izumi planned for Mirai to deal with Akihito. And that's also something that I wondered at the beginning when I first started this anime, because I was like, who is this girl and why is she so clingy to this dude? And she was always trying to kill him. So at first it was like, okay, she's just practicing her skills. She's not really up to snuff. She's not that skillful. She needs to hone her skills a lot. And she seems a bit immature as well. So, that was a good facade to put up, that she's just fighting him because he's immortal and she's trying to train on him. And then we find out, hey, her original goal is to kill you. And we have no idea. So I really did like that, because it has me, reassessing my thoughts of prior episodes up to now. So I thought that was pretty cool as well. As well as Izumi, like I said, she had very malicious and very sketchy attitudes, the way that she went about things. She always did things from behind the scenes. No one knew really much about her. And the way she portrayed herself made it look like she was the bad person. And, that's clearly not the case. Throughout this whole time, she's just been trying to uphold her family name, keep it from being overthrown by the Spirit World Society, as well as trying to get control of Beyond the Boundary so her family can stay in power. But I know it's just the way that she did things, which was kind of strange. Her meetings with Mirai were very sketchy. It would lead me to believe, hey, is she plotting something? Also, when Hiromi confronted her a few episodes back about, hey, did you do something to Akihito? She just kept quiet and didn't say anything. So I was like, what is this girl doing? So yeah, I mean, between these two characters, it has me reassessing my thoughts on them all together up until now. And that's pretty cool, too. Leading up to episode 10, you get a feel for characters up until now, and then something like this comes into play, and it makes you reassess. For some people, it'd be, frustrating and be like, oh, I thought I had this character down. But for me personally, I really did like this episode, how it did that. But other than that, the episode was pretty good. We don't really know that much about what's Miroku up to. The Spirit World Society warrior. He took the hollow stone from the Naze family. He's planning on going after Akihito, and it's up in the air for me, honestly, about where this anime is going, because I believe that there's 2 to 3 more episodes left, unless they're going to come back with another season next year. But that's all I got for this anime review, guys. I have no idea. Let me know how you guys thought about this review, about the episode, or about your thoughts on where it's going. Also, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching this, and I will catch you guys next week. Peace.